I think what was so different about your program, especially Mind Over Matter versus some of the other things that I've worked on, is it was a really interesting blend of practical application tools plus conceptual things, kind of shift your thinking, plus some of the more unique tools like hypnosis kind of all blended together. And I hadn't seen that particular combination. And I think it was all of those things together that made it really, really different and really kind of impactful for both myself and the people that I could see kind of going through the program with me.
So you are very practical oriented by nature, which so many of us are, myself included. And so, as you know, Mind Over Matter, as you said, does have a good blend, but I would say its default is kind of in that esoteric mindset. How is that for you coming in as someone who values and appreciates practicality?
I think that was really what's expansive about it, because it was still approachable for somebody who doesn't live in the world of woo. Like your ability to translate that into terms that can make sense and that we can run with, I think is part of what makes it so fun to be in your spaces. So like even for me, like I've never been really into the world of hypnosis or into some of these other things, but just by making the decision to actually, no, I'm just gonna like, what I have got to lose, trying some things and like going in the mode of expansion and learning new approaches to living differently and changing my reality, my existence, all the things. I had some really, really surprising but amazing experiences with that side of the program, which I would have never guessed going into it, but I'm not surprised on the other side, right?
Yeah, yeah. The hypnosis piece for you, the tracks that were in there, I don't know if you remember, but they they were kind of progressive.
Mhm.
When you listen to those, like describe for those that have never listened to a hypnosis track, like what was your experience listening to one of them? You don't have to remember the details of it, but like if you can remember how you felt.
Yeah, no, I think first I had to one again just commit myself to like actually fully be in it instead of like
Yeah.
halfway. I'm just gonna push play on this thing and whatever because Shauna said to. So no, actually, like really committing to the visualization was even on, I think the very first 1 or 2 weeks had a really cool experience, and it wasn't the same every week, and I think that's okay as well. But it was definitely something that brought to light a couple different things that I hadn't had clarity on before. So it was very very interesting for my little analytical brain to look at kind of what that was like. Yeah.